A brand new game. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 1 of Medieval Dynasty. The first of many episodes coming up now on this channel. We are streaming the game via Twitch. So if you do hear me talking to people, it's our community. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the episodes. I hope you enjoy the series. Let's get on with it.
But at least we had a living, and our plates were never empty. Then, the war came. I lost everything overnight. The last thing I remember is Father pushing me away, yelling for me to run.
Run away, boy!
To live. At first, I didn't know what to do. Then, I remembered. A story my mother once told me. A story about my uncle, Jordan. He made a modest fortune up north, in a peaceful valley far away from the war. For weeks I held on to that thought, until the valley from my mother's stories. I could see it. This is where I can.
It's going to be a very relaxing day, dude. Another relaxing day. Like I say, where we're playing this, we get to build our... From what we know, from what we found on the first time we tried playing it the other day, you get to build like settlements and that, and build your foundations. And we now know not to run into one of those, because I thought that was a rock when we tried playing this the other day. It turns out it was a bison. Bisons are very aggressive. No cursing. I'm going to be trying my best not to curse, as it's going to be a YouTube video. So I kind of want it for all audiences. It might not last, but obviously there is some swearing in the game, but that's part of the game, I'm afraid, so you have to deal with it. But yes, we are going to attempt to do some voices and that for the dialogues, so I hope you enjoy it. Come on, man. But yeah, we'll try and get a good few episodes done today. Like I say, normally it starts off a little bit laggish. Shall we swear word count? Mate, I think you should. So we need to go and start a new life and talk to a Castellan. So I remember Luma's telling me to get this to third person. Your mummy told me you have been bad, so I had to redeem no cursing. The fact that you know my mummy is amazing. So we'll go to the waypoint that's up the top. We've just discovered an animal spot of a rabbit, which is cool. And now a pigeon. Now there's loads of pigeons where we live here in the UK. That is not where I need to go. It's where crows live, as you just heard. Oh, he's running out of stamina. There's some cows. I think that's who we need to chat to, if I remember rightly. Here we go. Those eyes. I didn't think I would see them again. One blue as the sky, and the other black like a lump of coal. So now we need to choose our different... we've got different stuff that we can do. We live in a country where they do naked bike rides over the Jubilee weekend. Well, that's what... If that's what Prince Philip wants to do, mate, that's what Prince Philip wants to do. My favourite game... I've got too many, mate. Too many games. Too many games. Let's go with this one here. Are you alright? You look like you've seen a ghost. So you aren't one. Good. For a second there, I thought I lost it. But those eyes. You look just like him. Sorry, you must have mistaken me with someone. I'm new to these parts. Just arrived to the valley, actually. My name is Rasamir. I'm... Wanda's son. Aren't you? Lordan's nephew. What? Did you know my mother? Not really. I knew of her. We didn't ever actually meet. He wanted to keep his family separate. I don't think I understand. You will. Wait. What do you mean by did I know her? Is she well? I hope she is now, wherever that may be. I've lost both my parents in the war. Damn it. This world. I guess it can be cruel as it is beautiful. I'm sorry, my boy. Nobody should lose their loved ones at such a young age. So we're going to go with how I would normally respond. So, yeah, I don't really want to talk about it. Of course, my boy, of course. I apologise. You mentioned my uncle, Lordan. I actually came here looking for him. Oh, Rasamir, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Your uncle Lordan is no longer with us. He passed away 3 years ago. I'm so sorry. I understand how you must feel. He was a dear friend of mine. So that's it. I'm the only one left. Don't you say that. Hey, look at me. The valley is filled with warm-hearted people who can gladly aid you with whatever you need. I'm one of them. What should I do now? You're free to go wherever you like and start a new life. I hereby grant you the permission of the Castellan to build and farm on any unutilized land in the valley. Construct yourself a house and see what comes next for you. You can even build a whole village if you like, please. There are many travellers passing through. Maybe some of them would like to join your settlement. Just like that? I can take the land free of charge? Well, you'd have to pay taxes to the king annually. But apart from that, you're free to do as you please. As long as you don't break the law, of course. Or at least if you don't get caught doing so. That sounds amazing. The valley looks beautiful as well. I think I'll stay here and see what fate has in store for me. I'm glad to hear that.
Emotional, damn it.
It is emotional, I agree. You can find resources all over the land. Grab a few rocks and sticks from the ground and craft yourself a simple axe. With it, you can cut down trees and chop them into logs. Then you can create a wooden hammer. That will be crucial in the building process. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. When you build yourself a home, come back to Gostava and talk to my wife, Dobeneskia. She manages the tavern. Ask her to feed you. You must be famished. And then grab some beers for both of us and come back and I'll tell you some stories about Lordan. Oh, that sounds like a plan to me. So now we're going to go foraging. Let's go. What you saying in the chat? Our town did it. Oh, damn. Not the Royals. Mr. McMahon or whatever his name is kind of sus. What's Mr. McMahon got to do with anything? We're on 522 points now for Tatawa. That's cool, man. No, see, I would do a lot more in that game, but I refuse to. I refuse to grind it, mate, when others aren't. So I'm sticking. I'm sticking to my guns, mate. Go and see if we can find some more stones.
I am the great
Cornholio.
I need kippy for my bunghole.
Berries. There's a stone. Right, so we've got the stone. Now we need to make an axe. There's our axe. Press R to equip the axe. Rightfully, others should have to grind. Yeah, I completely agree, mate. Like, there's a few people in the team that, you know, they spoke to me earlier and was like, should I keep grinding or should I stop? I gave them advice and they've ignored the advice. Which is going to happen. Let's cut down some more trees. You heard there's a new Beavis and Butthead film coming. Really? I have not heard about that. But that's awesome to hear. Right, so for straw, there's reeds here, so we can collect the reeds.
Hello,
There's some reeds. Yo, 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 yo! Oh, well, we've nearly got enough straw. Right, there we go. So we've got enough straw now. We just need to go and cut down some more trees. Yeah, sounds good, man. Tag me in it. Can we make a wooden hammer yet? Oh, we can. Nice. There we go. So the wooden hammer has now been made. So we'll cut down some more trees. It's not really told us a great deal as to what to do yet, other than cut down the trees. Another thing that we could do is we could go and find a nice bit of land to go and build on. Build our first house. Here we go. Whilst I get squashed by a tree. I'll be back. I'm going to be AFK. Not a problem, dude. Not a problem. So we did build over here earlier. Or on the first time we tried playing this the other day. We done about a 5-hour gameplay. I might build over there. Because it's quite a nice area over there, to be fair. So we could go and build over here. Go and get our first home built. Let's get ourselves our wooden hammer. And put that where it needs to be. See, because you've got a nice road like area here. This could be a nice place here to build, you know. Because then we're near the riverbank. There's plenty. There's a little bridge over there that we can use. Let's get out our hammer and see what we're able to build. So this is for a simple home. I'd quite like my home here, you know. Have it here by the river. We need 10 stones and we've only got 3. So we need to go and find some more stones. There's some. Is that another one? No. There's one. Just a case of looking around now. There's a stone. I don't even know how many stones we need, but there's quite a few here. Is that not a stone? It is a stone. There we go. And we've leveled up again, which is cool. We've got 9 stones, so that's cool. Right. Let's run over here. We can't run, we're encumbered. Keep nearly headbutting the mic as well. There we go, more than enough now. Living in a blender. Welcome in to the stream, welcome in. So we need 8 logs, we've only got 7, so we're going to have to go and get some more logs. Thank you very much indeed for the follow. I appreciate that. Although it never flagged up on there that that was on there. So let's just have a look, see where my alert box is. My alert box is gone for the time being, and there's a reason my alert box went, actually. I now know why. Let's get that on here. We'll get that right at the top there so everyone can see it. But yeah, thank you very much indeed for that follow, Blender. I appreciate that. Let's get our hammer back out, get some more logs. I hope you've had an awesome day. Welcome into the stream family. I am Cliff Davies Gaming. And we are currently playing a bit of Medieval Dynasty. Or as every now and again it comes out of my mouth as Dynasty. Which really annoys the missus. Right, so here we go. So let's get another log on there and get our sticks. But yeah, I hope you've had a good day. I've had quite a fairly good day, to be honest with you. Yes, it's not been too bad. I've decided that today was going to be the day that we start Medieval Dynasty over again from scratch. I mean, we played it the other day for about 5 hours. But I thought we're going to start it from scratch, and then every hour of gameplay, after the hour's worth of gameplay, we're going to be basically saying that's the end of the episode, and we're going to upload hourly episodes onto my YouTube channel. Just to, yeah, see how we get on with YouTube, because I need to start utilising my other social medias more. Which would be wicked. It's all about progressing in the world of content creating. That is a big tree. Oh, nice. We've just unlocked the well. So let's have a look at that. Is it inventory? Yeah, here we go. So we've got technology unlocked. We've unlocked the well. We've also got skills, which straight away is on our survival. Temperature tolerance. 5% more experience gained from survival activities. Let's use that. I'm quite happy with that. I have no idea. I'm going to need a lot more logs. Oh, there's a log. I thought I lost that log then from when we were chopping the tree down. Timber! Oh, that didn't go very far. We'll pick up those sticks whilst we're here. I'm assuming we're pretty encumbered. Yeah, we're well encumbered. So we'll get our wooden hammer back out so we know where we're building. So this is about houses. So do not let recently invited travellers roam homeless for a long time over your settlement. It will lower their mood pretty quickly. You can accommodate every single newcomer to the house of your choosing. Only man and woman can be grouped together in a house. Doing so will result in them having children over time. So that'll end up building our civilization in a way. You'll also need a place of your own. Your household is a place where you can go to sleep during the evening and store items in a chest. Resting in your bed brings back small amounts of health, while sleeping by the campfire does not. Okay, well that's good to know. That was quick and easy. That takes one log, that takes one log, and some sticks. So this is going to be our house that we stay in. We are going to need to go and find more sticks, definitely. Right, let's get the roof started on because we've got some straw. So it's just a little thatch roof, so that should be quite cool, just to keep us warm at night. And it is going to be sticks that we require more, and some logs. So we need sticks for that. That's just thatch, and we need sticks for the rest as well, so that's fine. Seems like gathering sticks and stones is a never-ending process in this game. Reasonable so, though. Very reasonable. It's a resource that when I played it a little while the other day, there's plenty of them, so you can never really run out. So like the sticks everywhere, which is good. Which we can just go and pick them all up. And then, like I say, in time we'll end up having enough stuff here ready to build for our experience and in the story mode as well. And then we'll be able to start building more and more into the settlement and bits like that then. But yeah, we definitely need a lot more sticks. So we'll grab as many... Oh, look at all these sticks. And I suppose it saves us tripping up on them as well. Was that some more sticks? It was. Nice. I'm not sure how many we need, but I'm assuming we need quite a few. Let's go. How you doing, Hazza? Welcome in, mate. I'm not too bad, mate. My back is still hurting quite a bit, but I'm yeah, ploughing through. I've decided that today we are going to start taking a bit more care of our YouTube channel. So this is currently episode 1 of our playthrough of Medieval Dynasty. How did I do my back in? Funny question. Basically, the answer is very simple. I played this game for 5 hours long straight, and I wasn't sat in a good angle. And it basically, I've had a dodgy back for absolute years, like ever since I've done it in co-op. And interesting, vaguely heard of it. So yeah, I've completely done my back in playing this game, if I'm honest. I don't need any food, I don't need any water yet. We should have more than enough sticks now. There we go. Hate it when you wake up and your neck is done in for the day. Yeah. Completely agree. Completely agree. Oh, I need a log. Damn. Well, at least let me get the sticks in there. Right, so the sticks are in. Give me back my axe. Let's go and get some logs. But our house will be made in a minute, which is brilliant. Like, always a good start when you get stuff done. Oh, 100%, man. It always ruins it. But I mean, like, luckily today, like, we went down the shop. Because we managed to get hold of a little bit of money to get some, like, the essential bits for the household. So we've got some bread and milk and that, and a bit of food in for the kids. And yeah, after that, it was a case of, yeah, we came home and the missus had to basically carry the bags of shopping, which isn't the greatest thing to hear. You know, you make the woman grab the shopping, but obviously my back was absolutely done in. Right, so there's chapters. Chapters are a series of missions that appear at the beginning of the game, and they introduce you to the game's mechanics. It also assists you in the initial stages of your settlement's construction. Completing chapters allows you to unlock the next development stage, which determines the maximum limit of your buildings you can construct. So you'll see on there now at the top right, we've got to go and set a rabbit trap, build a stone knife, hunt a wild animal, get a wooden spear, survive for the season, which the season is in the middle. Currently we're in summer. And then, yeah, like I say, we'll set a rabbit trap as well. So completing chapters unlocks the new development stages. The maximum limit of buildings increases with each successful stage. So the list of stages, you've got Traveller, Hermitage, Camp, Small Farm, Hamlet, Settlement, Village, Town, and a City. So obviously the different stages you complete, the more stuff we can make, which would be great. We haven't unlocked any other new skills as of yet. We do need some water. So we are going to go and drink some water. And we are getting hungry as well, so we will go and eat some food. So we've got a couple of apples here. We'll eat all the apples. Right, we need to build some stuff, it says. So we've got stuff here to make a wooden spear. We've got stuff here to make a stone knife. So we'll make that as well. So now we've got that. Can we make the traps? That's the question. Furniture and decorations. Yes, we can. We can make the rabbit trap. So I reckon what we'll do with the rabbit trap is we'll make it near our house. Probably just here. So there's our rabbit trap done. So yeah, we have got to go and see if we can kill some stuff now. So let's go to our weapons, see what we've got made. So we do have a stone knife, so we'll get the stone knife into there. We've also got the wooden spear, so we'll get that into here as well. Now, last time we'd done this, when we first attempted this, it went a bit wrong. So let's go to sleep for the day, just because it's getting night time. So now we're back awake. Have we caught a rabbit? That's the question. No, of course we ain't. We ain't caught no rabbit yet. So let's get our spear out. And we'll go and see what we can find. So we need to go and hunt a wild animal. So that's not an animal, that's just a plant. I can't remember where you find... Oh, here we go. This is where you find out about the animals. So we've got animals here. We could potentially cross the river. we're probably going to have more luck, actually, if we cross the river. And we'll go and see if we can hunt a wild animal. I don't know if the fish class as a wild animal. They might very well do. I mean, that didn't go too well. But that was the first attempt. Let's try again. Did we catch one? Of course we didn't. Of course we didn't catch one. This is going terrible. This is going terrible. Here we go. Did I catch one? Nope, but I did break my spear, which is always great. So now we need to go and get some logs again. Right. Over we go. Let's go and get some more logs. So it looks like spearfishing isn't for us at the moment. But I've got some patience with this, I think. So we're gonna try and spearfish again. Because surely that would class as a wild animal. It's a fish. So let's go and craft ourselves up another spear. And now that's done, we'll go down. Because I feel like we've got this. We can do this. Oh, I just need to kill myself. Yeah, I know. I've just found out all about that, thanks. Hey! So that doesn't count, apparently. That does not count. So we'll try and find a different animal. Let's go and see what we can find, shall we? I'm sure we're going to come across... there's an animal. I don't know if you lot saw that. But we have rabbits up ahead. Oh, we killed the rabbit. Now we can skin it. There we go. So we've just killed our very first animal. And we got some fur and meat. Oh, pardon me. I sat on a duck. So that's quite good. So what we are going to do now, we're going to go and see Dobanitka. Ah, this is what someone told me to do before, is to look in these areas. Now, I'm still fairly new to mouse and keyboard, as most of you will know. But the fact we've got wheat is great. There's some more sticks there for us to pick up. Anything else here? More sticks. Right, let's go and talk to Drobaneska. Go and see what stuff she needs us to get done. Wee. Wee. Pretty sure Drobneska's up in this house here. Nope, she's not in that house at all. I lied. It's over this way. You in here, Drobneska? There she is. Hello? What can I help you with? Hi, you're Drobneska, right? Nice to meet you, I'm Rasimir.
That's right. Nice to meet you too, Rasimir. What brings you to me?
Unigos told me that you could fix me up with some food. I haven't eaten a proper meal in weeks.
Well, it depends what proper means to you. But I can offer you something warm and filling.
That sounds more than amazing. Need to send me your FIFA team later and I'll send you mine. Yeah, sounds good, man.
There you go. Now tell me something about yourself. How do you know my husband?
Oh, there's nothing much to say, really. I've just arrived at the valley, looking for my Uncle Lorden. Didn't expect to be done searching so quickly, to be honest with you.
Oh, yes. He was Unigol's friend. I remember now hearing that he had eyes like yours. I'm sorry for your loss.
That's okay. I don't even remember him, really. Most that I know about him is from my mother's stories. She always looked up to her big brother, loved him furiously, even when he stopped visiting.
Oh, a lot of people did, from what I heard. There was something special about him.
Yeah? Tough shoes to fill, huh?
The only shoes you need to worry about filling are your own. Every man is the architect of his own fortune.
Thank you for saying that. It's what I needed to hear. But let's not talk about me anymore. What's your story?
I was a part of a traveling band of troubadours. I've never managed to learn how to play any instrument. I was pretty decent with my singing. Our travels brought us to a valley not long after the death of your uncle. I still remember seeing Unigos for the first time. He had so much sadness in his eyes. Lorden wasn't a friend of his. He was a part of him. The band left a few days later. I stayed. There was something in Unigos' presence that I simply knew my place was by his side. You probably noticed the age difference.
No, not really.
What? Are you implying I look old?
Nothing of the sorts. Anyway, it looks like you were pretty anchored here by love. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, you could call it that. Or blindness. Or stupidity. Poor judgment, maybe. Whatever sounds best to you.
Pretend all you like. You fell hard for the grandpa with sad eyes, and you know it.
I did. He annoys me sometimes like no one else. Yet I can't imagine breathing without him now. But don't let me go soft on you. You surely got some places to go.
Now I've realised, me doing this woman's voice, I sound a bit like Herbert from Family Guy. Of which I apologise. It was a pleasure talking with you, Drobniska. Every second of it.
Oh, here. I know it's not much, but it will come in handy when you start a new life. Everything costs coins these days.
I really appreciate that, but I'm not looking for charity. I'll manage.
Oh, come on.
I didn't notice until you said it.
Oh, come on. Don't try to be a hero. Man, all right. Do something for me then. It won't be a handout, just your first pay.
That I can agree on. What do you need?
There's a farmer in the village. She's called Joganiqua. She usually supplies the tavern with rye, but I haven't got anything from her in a while. My stock's almost gone. And you don't want to imagine what would happen if these people would run out of beer.
Consider it done. While speaking of beer, Unigos asked me to grab us a couple.
Of course, here you go.
Great, thank you. He promised to tell me some stories about Lorden.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case...
Thank you. Deliver to Unigos oat ale. We need to find him. Rasimir? Hey, Unigos. You're looking at the proud house owner from the valley. And I'm back bearing beers. A job well done indeed, all right? Let me wet my throat with this amber goodness and start reminiscing. I knew Lorden for 22 years before he died. He was my bestest and truest friend.
A brother, actually. I remember the day we met as if it was yesterday. I was 25 at the time. Big bang! Living in the big city of Yellenberg, where I was born. You could say I hated the place, but still, it was the only home I ever knew. Maybe someday I'll tell you about it. Anyway, I was forced to take care of my own. So I did, doing the only thing I could, stealing.
You was a thief?
I was, and a bloody good one, if I might say. Picking pockets was my bread and butter. I could steal a piece of steak right from your fork, and you wouldn't even notice. It wasn't greed that motivated me, just survival. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy the process.
Stealing is still a crime, no matter the motivation, Unigost.
I'd say you'll want to wait to hear a bit more before getting all high and mighty on me.
I'm sorry. Go on.
Well, we had an annual festival at Yellenberg. It always brought a whole bunch of outsiders to town. You can imagine what that meant for a man in my profession. I could do a day's worth of work in a matter of minutes. I grabbed a few coins here and there, some jewellery, a pair of new boots, and then I saw a nobleman with a money bag strapped to his belt. It was basically begging to be set free. I sneaked up behind him in the crowd, like I did 1,000 times before. Child's play! I gently grabbed the pouch, did a little of my shimmy magic, and there it was, sitting neatly in the palm of my hand. I just needed to turn round and disappear, and then... wham!
What happened?
I was punched in the face by what felt like a ball. And I was so shocked I didn't even realise what happened until I hit the ground. My head was pounding. I could barely see straight. And do you know what was the first thing I saw next?
Another blow coming?
No, a smile. A big radiant smile on the face of a man with 2 different eyes. It was your uncle, Lorden. The one I had took for a nobleman. He stuck his hand out, and he helped me get up and offered me a beer.
Just like that?
Just like that.
I don't get it.
That's just how Lorden was. You see, your uncle was deadly clever. Smartest man I've ever known, hands down. He could see the world like nobody else, predict things. He was always at least a dozen steps ahead of anyone else. So, on a rare occasion that somebody surprised him, he was intrigued.
And he wasn't expecting you.
Indeed. Apparently, even despite my failure, I was still the one that came the closest to robbing him, and he liked that.
So, I'm guessing you accepted his invitation, right?
I didn't really have a choice, did I? I was terrified of the guy at the moment. So, we went. He took me to the most expensive and most crowded tavern in the whole town. Remember that? It was the day of the festival. Even entering that place was next to impossible. He didn't seem to care, though. In a matter of seconds, we were sitting at a table being serviced by 2 barmaids at the same time. It was surreal. In my mind, there was only one explanation. He owned the place.
And did he?
Not at all. It was his first time in Yellenberg. It all felt like a dream, to be honest. Especially with me still being dazed after the punch. I was still sure he was a nobleman. His manners, his clothes, the way he talked and moved. And then he chugged a beer like it was a race. Wiped his face with his sleeve and burped like a drum. He went from the lord to the savage just like that. Snaps his fingers. You're no longer AFK. Welcome back, Curry, to the stream. I relived that moment a dozen times until I realised why he did it. It wasn't a mistake. Oh, no. No laziness. No moment of weakness. He wanted me to see it, to understand it.
Understand what?
That he was full of crap. You see, Rasimir, your uncle was one of a kind. He was a true master of arms. And his weapon of choice, his confidence.
What does that even mean?
Imagine a closed door with 2 armed guards at its side. And you want what's inside. What are your options? You can force yourself in, bribe the guards, try to pick a lock.
But Lorden? No. He just holds his head up high, walks right in and demands the door open. I'm going to go with the first answer. You were right. That all sounds surreal. I never knew that about my uncle. My mother's stories were quite different. Because I'm afraid she knew a quite different Lorden than me. Then everybody in the pact. Wait! The pact! Oh dear, Vesemir. There is so much more you still don't know. Our story hasn't even really begun, but it's getting late. Oh, come on! You can't just leave me hanging like that. Alright, I'm going to tell you a bit more. After that beer we had a couple more. Then some mead. If I remember correctly, we were talking about our past, our dreams, convictions. Started making some drunken absurd plans. I thought we were joking, to be honest. The next thing I remember, I'm waking up in silk sheets. I'm guessing they weren't yours, correct? Are you kidding? It's the first time I'd even touched the fabric. The ceiling in the chamber was so high, it could fit a giant. I thought I was dreaming. Then the servants walked in. Oh, I was ready to flee, but instead of fighting me, they presented me with breakfast. Really? How come? It was all Lorden's doing. I've never found out how he managed to pull it off. Whenever I asked, he just burst into laughter, even years after. Needless to say, I left Yellenberg with him on that day. The first time I went outside of the town's walls. I never came back. That was the day the pact was born. Or the pack. I keep saying pact. Pack. After 3 years later, there were 5 of us. A real team. A family. We called ourselves the Reminders. Oh, how I wish I could be there. It all sounds incredible. I've never had adventures like this, and I probably never will. Easy, my boy. It wasn't always fun and lovely. But it's a tale for another time.
Hello, motherfucker.
It really did get late. And I'm sure you'll have a lot of work to do. Come and find me tomorrow. We'll talk some more. I'll do that. Thank you, Unigost. For everything. Right, so now we've just got to wait for the next day. So we've had a couple of beers, look, and now everything's a little bit fuzzy. I hope you're all enjoying the voice acting. I'm sure we'll find more and more people. And you wanted to time the hello motherfucker perfectly. Of course you did. You know what? We're going to walk over the bridge. Because, you know, we're not heathens. Have we caught a rabbit? I think we have. I see you there in my rabbit trap. And I will now take you. Let's reset the trap. What else can we make? Campfire. Let's make a campfire. Now this is going to be where we make our food. So it's only right we light up a fire and get some grub in us. It's been a while since he's eaten. We might as well cook up our fish first, don't we? There we go. So we've got some fish. Might as well cook up some meat now as well. Beautiful meat. We'll craft some more of that, I think. What? You're so personal. You're personal. What's that from? It is, isn't it? There we go. Got over 65 in for it now. What's that for the Fortnite tournament? That's pretty neat. So we've got some knowledge again. Stamina. Sprinting, jumping, combat and working with tools will exhaust all your stamina. When it's drained, these activities are unavailable. So watch your stamina bar closely, especially during a fight. The stamina bar refills itself over time. Its consumption may be reduced using appropriate skills. Skills. I have a very specific set of skills. Right, so let's see what else we can get done. So we've got fences and gates and everything else in the lumber. So we've got a wooden shovel. Let's create a shovel. Right, we've got a shovel. Don't know what I need the shovel for, but we'll figure it out. And we'll create a hoe. Sergeant BR or Sergeant B Rabbit, welcome into the stream. Thank you very much indeed for the follow. Massively appreciate that. So we've got firewood there, so that's not too bad. Wooden hammer. I'm pretty sure we need to make... Oh, look, pickaxe. Didn't even know we could get a pickaxe. So I've been staring at that for ages. Here, just for that accent. I learned this damn game. Ah, thanks. I appreciate that. So, yeah, I mean, I'm doing voiceovers and that as well. We're turning it into our YouTube channel. You just bought... What? You just bought Medieval Dynasty, have you? And was that on the PC? You've got it? I got it on, I've done it on the PC Game Pass. But yeah, like I say, this is, I played 5 hours of it the other day. And, I decided we're going to start making the, episodics for the, or episodes, should I, flipping episodics. Episodes for YouTube. And the first episode will be done in about 10-15 minutes. And then we're going to go straight in with episode 2. Because we're here for the next at least 4 hours playing this. I'm hoping we can change the way our character looks at some point. It's very, very in-depth. I was thinking of getting Elden Ring, but I don't know. I've heard a lot of stuff about Elden Ring. And the stuff I've heard has been a case of it's one of those games that will really test your anger. Right, so for this stump. Oh, okay, we just do that. And that gives us a log. Okay. And that's how you clear the area. V2, how you doing? Elden Ring and added Binley. Really? I saw something earlier on, actually, that made me think of you, mate. As weird as that might sound. I need to... How do I unequip it? Like that. And it was, I was watching something on TikTok. And when I was watching this thing on TikTok, it made me laugh. Because it was the people of... Oh, where was it? People of EastEnders. And they were literally just having a chat. And they were like, you may have your Binley Mega Chippy, but we've got a Chippy of our own. And they're all standing outside like what used to be Ian Bill's Chippy. And they're all just chatting away about their Chippy. Right, so we've now got a pickaxe. Amazing. So let's go and use our pickaxe on some stone. Oh mate, it was good. It was good. I enjoyed listening to it. Why isn't this breaking? What am I meant to do with this pickaxe then, man? Type of tool crafted at a workbench can be used for mining materials. So, I mean, is it actually giving me anything? It's not giving me anything.
What about if I unequip it? Like, you going to show me? No, you're not going to show me a thing, are you? Okay. Pickaxe used for rock deposits. Yeah, but isn't that what that was? Surely that was a rock. I've got a message from you, mate. I've not had a quick look into it just yet. That's just a boulder. Well, that was fun. Let's look in the chest and start moving some stuff over. So these give us all health, which is good. That's food. A type of crafting material. Right, we don't need that just yet. Fur we don't need yet. Logs. Always need logs. So we've got oat roll. What's that? It's a type of bread, so that's going to be really good for us. Sticks and stones. What about wheat? A type of crop harvested during the summer for autumn can be used for crafting straw and wheat grain for the threshing floor of a barn. Okay, well, let's bung all that in there. Oh, we've got some straw there as well, so that's good. Unripe berries. They will give us poison. So we've got sticks. So we need to find a way of getting our levels up, you know, for like our inventories and bits like that. So we've got shirts, we've got all that. What about our skills? Any skill points to use yet? No. Technology. What about the management? What's this? These are houses. Right, here we go. So there's quite a lot in this game to learn. But we're going to find all this out. I don't want my flames out. Let's have a drink, because we definitely need to drink. But I feel like the more that we craft, the better. The more that we scavenge and just pick up stuff is going to be good for us. Bit aggressive. Oh, it's aimed at Margaret Thatcher. So we'll just keep chopping down all these trees. We'll make sure we dig out the tree stumps as well, just to make life a little bit easier for us. Now, when we chop these, look, we also get sticks as well, which is good. We'll pick them up. We're getting very heavy again. I think we're too heavy now. We're too heavy now. Let's make another axe. We'll make another wooden tool, because that's going to need to be done. We'll start getting some more houses built, I think, as well. So this is going to be a nice little village that we've got here. So that's my house there. Ideally, we want my house to be the first house of the village. Otherwise, I'm going to get confused. This is your first time seeing the game. Well, I hope you enjoy what I bring to the table with it, mate. So we'll get out our building tool. And then we'll start getting some more houses built up. This is going to be one of my neighbours. When we've built the village properly. Welcome back in, Corey. Welcome back, mate.
So we've only got 2 stones. So that's always great, isn't it? You always want to have more than 1 stone. Let's go and see if we can find some more. I think that's a stone there I'm seeing right in front of me. So that's good. Yeah. There's another stone. It's starting to get late, which is great. Because then we can sleep next to the campfire. Because it won't let me sleep back in my bed now. Go on, son. Go on. He's on his way, look. He's on his way. Slowly but surely. Moving so slow to get to where he needs to be. That's good, mate. That's good to hear. That's really good to hear. On the last. Oh, why is it so slow? Because he's got too much. He's carrying too much stuff. Thought that was a stone. Yeah, he's basically just carrying too much stuff, so his inventory's too full. But at some point, his inventory's going to be fine. And he'll be able to carry more and more. We need 1 more bit of stone. Can we find the stone that we require? Is that it? Nope, that's a bit of floor. Is that a stone? Nope. Is that a stone? Nope. He's very weak. Is that a stone? Nope. Ugh. I need a stone. I don't like the music when it changes. I literally need 1 stone. Hold Alt. It's not showing me anything. Ah, there's the rock deposits. This is what you told me about. Okay, we're back to having the we're back to being completely done in. I haven't got the perk yet to see. Not yet, I haven't. Not yet. We will do. We will get that. We're now on the slow walk back, ladies and gentlemen. The slow walk back to the building the house. The house that we need to build is over there. And it's a very, very intense walk, as you can see. It's the part of the story where the builder knows what he needs to do. And the climax is coming. And the music with the slow-mo is just building the atmosphere more and more. There we go. Let's get the foundations done. We need more logs. Give me some logs, damn it. But yeah, I think we've just unlocked a new skill, so we'll go and have a look at that. See if that is one that can help us to look for what we require. But you've got enough logs now. There we go. I'm going to go watch the rest of the England game, mate. Let me know to what you think of the message. Good to see you again. We'll be here tomorrow. Mate, not a problem at all. I hope you enjoyed the England game, mate. I don't really like watching England play unless it's in the World Cup, if I'm honest. Mainly because they irritate me. Right, so we need to go and get straw. There's a lot of stuff we require. Let's get all the sticks and that out of the way first. Get them out of our inventory. Then we can go and get some more logs. Cheers, mate. They're losing 1-0 to Germany, so I'll see it out. Well, there you go. Germany's a tough team. It was bad enough watching them against Hungary. That was a terrible game. You blame Southgate. Figure I blame the players, if I'm honest. Mainly because it's not Southgate playing. Yes, he's picking the players. But he's not the one on the pitch. Right, if we use our axe now, we'll go for the trees that are close to us, I think. He doesn't know his best 11, just keeps chopping and chaining. Yeah, that's true. I see what you mean. There you go. Look, we have got skills. We've got skills. Extraction knowledge. A force of nature. We're going to go for extraction knowledge. Actually, have I got any more skills? No, that is all of them. But we have got technology. What did we unlock for technology? A resource storage. Nice. So in here we've got different things. So these are different fences and that we can buy and unlock. So they're different schemes that we can get at some point, which is cool. We'll get that. Careful of my house. I've just built that. Keep getting all those berries. 15 points until Tozawa. Nice. It's good to hear. Right, so we need some more logs. You know what? We'll go and get some logs from these stumps, I think. At least then we can tidy up the area where we've been chopping. There we go. Let's go finish the rest of the house. You got him. Nice. Right, so we need some thatch. Or some straw, should I say, which we can get from the reeds. We'll just go in here and do the attic. That's that. Pretty sure we've got straw in here. Whoops, without damaging my stuff. No, we don't have any straw, so that's fun. We do need to eat. Where's our stuff? I'll have some porridge, I think. Oh no, oat roll. There you go, that'll do. Boom. That's sorted us right out. But yeah, we'll go over here, go and grab some more reeds for some straw. Whack, 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 whack. Oh, I'm carrying too much. No, I'm not. We can still move. What we're going to do is we're going to get the rest of this house built. And then that'll be the end of episode 1. But do not despair. The stream will continue with episode 2. It's a random log I've dropped. Haha. Go and build the rest of the house. This is going to be for when we get our villagers. Hopefully we've got enough straw and thatch. There we go. There is another house built up. So, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that is episode 1 complete of Medieval Dynasty. I hope you've enjoyed episode 1. Episode 2 is going to be coming up very shortly. Where we're going to carry on the rest of the story. Carry on some more chapters. Hopefully get a village more built. And carry on with the survivals. So, yeah. I will see you very soon on episode 2.